Welcome back to day 3.
Bluetooth connection success.
Thank you. What's going on, everybody? So, we are on the way to the gym to do some chest and back. I think chest is more focused today. Again, we were hitting a bunch of likes and subscribes and even comments on the videos. I can't express how thankful I am for that. Especially Nate, appreciate you, man. That the message you sent me actually really motivated me to keep doing this. Not that I was this is only the third day, not like I was just gonna quit, but it's definitely different putting yourself out there like this and just open up a can of worms to my life. So far so good. It looks like I did fix the recording problem. It doesn't stop immediately. Had my check-in with my coach today. We are definitely in a bulking phase, there is no doubt about it, because now I am up to 2,900 calories. And I know when I go on prep, I'm going to miss that. I cannot lie. It is pretty difficult hogging all that down, but we'll get it done. It just takes some getting used to whenever you're in that bulking, putting your body in that caloric surplus. Your body's not used to it. It's just like when you cut, trying to put your body in that caloric deficit. And so you're super fucking hungry probably the first couple weeks, and your body gets used to it, knowing that hey, I'm not getting as much calories and this is becoming a norm. All right, fine. And it just kind of gives up in a sense. You still have cravings every once in a while. The best for diet and cutting and stuff, my best advice on dealing with cravings, I fucking love Coke Zeros and Sprite Zeros, and those usually do it for me. Every once in a while I'll get for some reason I get a huge craving about ice cream. But typically if I drink a Coke Zero or a Sprite Zero or something like that, it combats it pretty well. Yeah, so I did not know I had a goal step count at the moment. And so I have to hit 12,000 steps. I just didn't see it in the app that he had. And then my coach finally pointed me in the right direction of that. So that was my dumbass fault. So 12,000 steps a day, which isn't too bad. It's pretty easy with the job that I have. And then I have a dog, so I just walk him. And if you have a family, you have a hard time getting your steps in, go walk with the family. And then if you're single and trying to get your steps in and you don't have a dog or anything, I still do this even with my dog. I put my AirPods in and I listen to a podcast. I'm a huge nerd. I listen to Caleb Hammer and his financial audits. I think they're hilarious and very entertaining. They're long. They're an hour long, so it fills up the time. So 12,000 steps again. Surprisingly, no cardio. Now, I'm not skipping. That's not what's happening here. I've just not been assigned cardio. But, so if you are trying to cut weight, there's another topic I wanted to talk about. If you're trying to cut weight, in my opinion, the things that need to be your priority when cutting weight is 1, calories. That's your number 1 calorie. You can easily find a calorie calculator app online, and you'll put in your height, you put in your weight and how much activity you do, which is usually, most of them are like, I think I put 3 to 4 times a week. And so that's all you need to do. And it'll point out your maintenance calories, and then you just need to eat under that. As simple as that. Sounds simple. Well, let there be light. It sounds simple. I know it's not always that simple. But, so you'll go under that. Let's say you are at 2,400 calories for your maintenance. Shoot around 2,200 calories. All right, cool. You're losing weight. You keep losing weight, and you're weighing yourself every week. All right, now you're stuck at the weight you were at last week. All right, let's drop down the calories another 100 calories. So from 2,200 calories to 2,100 calories, and you'll continuously see weight going down. And that's the formula. That's how you cut weight with calories. Now, last year when I started cutting weight, I went from 200 pounds to, I was about 175, and I got stuck. And then I tried cutting my calories, and it wasn't working. I increased my cardio. It was doing all right, but I hit like a plateau. And this brings me to my second priority, steps. I feel like steps are underrated, and you should be trying to hit about around 10,000 steps a day. And so from when you're cutting weight and everything. And so as I got a coach when I hit that plateau, and he gave me a step count. I started hitting that, and I finally started dropping down, and by the end of that cut was 160 pounds. And felt great, looked great. And then the third priority, cardio. Cardio just needs to be anything that you can do in a consistent basis. So yes, running is cardio, but it takes a lot of recovery from running, especially if you are just now starting out for cardio. Cardio I like to do is Stairmaster. It's easy to recover from. I can set my phone up and watch TV and YouTube videos and stuff, do what I want to do. Another one is pretty good, is incline walk. I've done that a few times. I would just set it to the top, and so it's just stuff that cardio is something that you can do like every day consistently. You don't hate it, and you're good to go. So those are, I would say, the 3 priorities for cutting weight: calories, step count, cardio. Those are the things that'll help. All right. One thing I need to say, so we will see you back in the gym. So, yep, as I said before, chest and back. Primarily focus on chest. So we're gonna start off with this incline Smith machine press. So for me, setting up for like an incline press, I set it up on the 3rd notch, it says on here. I don't know what the degree is for it. So the way I've learned is the lower the lower angle you go, the more chest you're gonna hit, and the higher up you go, then you're hitting more shoulder. And so if I go down one more, I'm getting more of my chest. Still hitting the upper, and I'm still getting some shoulder, and it's just more focused on chest. And if I go one more above that, then it's gonna start isolating my shoulders, my front delt more than my chest. So, which makes sense to me, because if you look at like a front delt machine, they're usually at a steep angle or straight up. So I kind of do it in between just because one of the focus for me is shoulders, but we are hitting chest, so I kind of meet in the middle. So we got 160 pounds. We're going for 8. I feel light. I might do that again. It's a good sign. It means we're getting stronger. Excuse me. Go get my electrolytes. One of the comments on the video was talking about the attachment that I did differently. Nathan was talking about using the kind of hammer style position for it. Like I said, nothing wrong with it at all. It's all an experiment. So he uses it that way, I do it this way. Both hit the front delts. I just feel like this is targeting more, so I do it that way. If you change up grips, I think if you're not progressing in that exercise, change your grips, change it to a different type of exercise, and go from there. I'd say for any exercise, really, if you hit a plateau and you can't up the weight or you can't up the reps, it's time to switch it up. For me, I either increase the reps and add another set, or just increase the reps or add another set. That way I can start progressing even more. I gotta shut the fuck up because it's time. Come on. One more. Nope. Something I like about the Smith machine is, sorry, I catch my breath. I'm sure you can hear it. Something I like about the Smith machine, though, is that you can take it to absolute failure. Because, you got all these safeties. You don't really have to worry about it. The only problem is, now I need to get this back up to the resting position. I think I'm all right now. Oh. I typically stayed away from bar movements, especially for chest, just because I'm an advocate for the stretch. I am. So if I do dumbbells, I can get farther down, so not blocking my chest. But dumbbells are hard to progress in weight because they only go up by 5. So it kind of hits a plateau faster. That's the downside of it. Upside, you get more of a stretch, more range of motion for the muscle. But for the bar, not enough stretch, but you can increase the weight. You can put a 2.5 on there. Don't be afraid to add 2.5s on there. Progression is progression. Do a few more of these, and then move on to the next. We were just talking about the stretch position. This is a really good example of that. Great exercise to hit that deep stretch in the muscle and the chest. Nice, slow, and control. It'll definitely humble you at first, because you realize how much you have to stabilize for this. 4, 35.5 of that. 7. Cool. 12. So this is for a good chest exercise or a good chest day. I think you need a good flat movement, a flat bench movement, a good fly movement, and a good incline movement. Decline, I never really got behind the propaganda of decline. If I'm going to do some kind of like decline press, it's usually gonna be like dips and more focus on the triceps. Now I have done decline bench when my shoulder, like especially my left shoulder would tweak sometimes, and if I still want to hit like a chest movement that day, and I'll hop on a decline bench just because it puts your shoulders in a less vulnerable position, and that as weaned. But it also goes with just flat bench movement. You just want to have good form. And so my ego lifting days are kind of beyond me, as everything's focused real on form, slow, control movement. Yeah. This one especially, just because this one will put your shoulder in a really weird position. So you don't want to ego lift with this. Throw your shoulder out. All right. I think that way harder than I needed to. It's all right. Very nice. That was good. Another, if you want to do something like this and you want to focus on your upper chest, Putting this one at an incline. Boom. Oh man. Feels so good. And then like, if you're doing like a fly movement for this, and you're using cables, something I saw on, it was when Urs was working out with Sam Slick, and they were doing a fly movement, so he was keeping his arms like straight, or like this too, and he told him to turn his hands. Yeah, turn his hands inward, and you can feel the difference. So like when I'm on this, I try to turn it in my pinky inwards a little bit, just a little bit, and press with that, and you'll feel like if I'm doing this, I feel it all in my chest right now. Like my chest, my pec is like solid right now. And if I do it like this, doesn't feel the same. I don't know. Try it out. Might work better for you. I know everybody likes the going down. We're about to do that one too next. They love the fly standing up and going like that. Try turning your pinky inwards a little bit more. I'm second guessing myself. Nah, that's right. X cramping. My back started cramping there. Whenever I'm on a flat bench, I put, should be 3 points of contact. Your feet, your butt, and your upper back, and your head, and upper back head. And so I always flex my back, having my shoulder blades on the bench. And always, every once in a while, make it cramp up towards the end. Doesn't really do it for just like regular like benching movements. It'll do that on stuff like this. Alright. Yeah. Do a few more of these, and you know the program. Move on to the next. Alright. Like I said before, we got the cable low flies. Now, talk a little bit more about this movement after this first set. Same concept as well. See, I keep doing that. I'm gonna put my pinky inwards. Now, of course, your pinky's kind of forced to be in that position. If I try doing it this way, that doesn't make any sense. My body's not gonna like that. But so, if your primary focus is chest, I would do this on a bench, and laying down, like we did for the other one. The reason why is because if you like this movement, yeah, it can be good for chest. I'd rather see this than dumbbells. Reason why, the momentum is weird on it. When you're on this, you have resistance all the way, even down here, and you'll feel this stretch in your chest, and you'll feel it working. Dumbbells, the resistance is no longer going back, it's just going down. So you lose all the tension, and it's not working anything out, except for your grips and forearms. And with dumbbells, your shoulders are going to get tired first before your chest. So if your focus is building huge fucking shoulders, go for it. If you want a bigger chest, I would pick a different movement. That's my 2 cents on it. And then also with dumbbells, I feel like you get, especially if you're doing it standing up, you're just kind of positioning yourself to fucking swing it, and you're not getting that movement. And with these, if you're focused on it all the way down with that resistance, just a better movement overall on the cables than the dumbbells. Hopefully that kind of demonstrated what I mean. You're able to see it. Well, once again, do what the fuck makes you happy. If you absolutely love doing the dumbbell movements, do it. Especially like talking about the inward pinky, going back to that. You put it like level. Ooh, you turn it inwards like that. Instead of doing it like this, you're gonna feel it. You will feel it. Even if you go all the way up, lean forward just a little bit. And there's that stretch position, and don't swing the arm. That's how you're gonna get an injury. Just focus. And when you watch me do it, you know what I mean. You know the drill. All right. We're done the chest now. So move on to back. First thing we have is a single arm. Whenever I do single arm stuff, I always start with my weakest hand first, or my non-dominant hand, I should say. That's a better way of saying that. We ain't fucking weak out here. So I start with my non-dominant hand first, just so like, because I know my dominant hand can probably do more. So to prevent muscle imbalance, I start with my left hand first. So, all set up. We'll do a feel good set real quick. Make sure everything's working properly. Yep. Perfect. All right. So we got 75 the last time. So we're gonna do 80 for both hands. I'm gonna grab my Versa grips. Versa grips, if you ever come around to watching my video. Love to show off your stuff with a code. Big A. Just an option, just throwing ideas out there. Same thing as usual. We use grips because our back is stronger than our forearms, and I don't want my forearms to go out first. Ooh. Going for 10. Count that as 11. Over. There we go. The chest is chesting right now. Should feel good. Feel strong. Whew. It took it out of me. I hate whenever I've been doing this a lot lately. I think because of the camera thing's kind of distracting me. I keep forgetting to start my Apple Watch training. I got people watching me, so I gotta remember to start it. Make sure I hit my rings. Speaking of, no matter what Apple Watch, Garmin, whatever you're wearing, if you're using that to dictate how much calories you can eat, you're setting yourself up for failure. I promise you. There's no technology out there that can accurately show you how much calories you're burning. It's just not. You can not from sitting on your wrist or anything like that. And it's kind of a fun game I like to do, but I don't use it to dictate how much calories I eat or subtract for the day or anything like that. Best way to do it, like we talked about before, is just, I forgot to set the timer. Best way to do it, figure out your maintenance calories, go from there. It's like we talked about before. The only thing I use to like track my workouts using my Apple Watch and stuff like that is my steps. That's the only thing. And so, man, that thing, chest is pumped. The slightest movement is making them fucking jump. Kind of cool. But another thing I was going to talk about. That's basically it. Got one more exercise after this. Not used to having rest times, but I'm glad I do, because that was another reason why I was in here for 2 to 3 hours, because I was in here bullshitting, especially for leg day. I can't remember his name. He represents Hostile. It's a shirt that I was wearing. I think that's the brand. He's talking about the thing that blew up his legs was not bullshitting on leg day and not taking the rest just because you're tired, you know, and you're trying to recover and see if you can get the same weight. Just fucking get in there and try it again. So I think the rest times really help me making sure that I'm not just standing around bullshitting and losing the pump and putting in that work. But I forgot to start the timer. I'll start a little bit early. Probably can go a little bit slower than that. Keep the same tempo for the right arm though. Not gonna forget this time. Yeah, I probably could have slowed down a little bit on that. Kind of, I didn't feel rushed. It's just, yeah, probably get a little bit more work in, taking that a little bit slower. The next few sets will probably do that. It's kind of, sometimes it's a little difficult whenever it gets up in their weight to have that control, but it's kind of keep it in the back of your mind, like, am I going too fast? And I'll look back on the video and see. I could be tripping. It could be over my head. Well, that's why it's good to film your workouts. And even if you don't have a camera, just set up your phone, making sure that your form is good and everything. And just make sure your tempo is good, slow and control, no ego lifting, progressing in weight. Plus, if you're starting on your journey of working out and stuff, it's good to have those videos at the beginning. If you go ask any bodybuilder, their biggest regret is that they didn't take enough videos and pictures at the beginning when they started, so they can see the progress. So whenever I started back up working out 3 years ago, I made sure I have a lot of videos and pictures when I first started. It's pretty fun making the little progress videos on TikTok and stuff. But do a few more of these and move on to the next one. We're not moving anywhere. We'll stay at this one. It's just gonna be a double. All right. Set up for the next exercise. Did 120 last time. I don't know how that's possible. Never mind. Yes, I do. Math is hard. Now we're set up. So I know this one could be kind of difficult for some people to feel in their back. The way I picture it, one, I make sure that I'm feeling that stretch all the way and keeping my back engaged. And the way I keep my back engaged is it feels like I'm bending the bar with like once again my pinky's going inward. That's kind of what helps me keep my back engaged during this, and just feeling that movement all the way forward and all the way back, and just trying not to swing it. So we're going for, especially with a wide grip, it's a little bit more difficult, I feel, trying to feel it in your back. It takes some practice. Felt all that. That one was rough, but we're good. We're progressing. Oh, grab my water real quick. One of the things I gotta work on with this check-in that just happened is my water intake, or my fluid intake, I should say. So doing it, of course, electrolytes and water and even Coke Zeros, helping with digestion and everything running. But of course, not prioritizing Coke Zero over water. But I definitely don't drink as much water as I used to. Since I quit Zins last year, so I was just popping Zin in and then just drinking water the whole time. But nah, I don't do Zins anymore. I don't drink as much water as I probably should. I have a hard time reminding myself. So that was the goal for this week, is to get better at my fluid intake. But doing that, and then get my steps in, which isn't hard. That one's an easy one. I think the fluid is a harder habit to instill. It's time. This one's kicking my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just doing that slow movement back in that stretch. You feel, and you're keeping your back engaged. You'll feel your whole. It feels like your back is just ripping apart in a good way. But if you're not feeling that, say lower the weight, just and go slow. And then again, just when you hit the max rep range, whatever rep range you set, move up on that weight, but keeping that same rhythm and tempo. I know sometimes it helps people count. I can't do that, and also count the reps. That will make my brain explode. You'll see steam coming out of my ears for thinking too hard. And all my protein will go to my brain instead of my muscles, and I'll be upset. This is the last exercise, and then we'll go pose, check out the pump. I feel like this one's gonna be a good one. My chest is every like I'm barely moving my elbows. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the thing is moving. It is moving. But yep, that's it. See y'all in the posing room. All right, we're good. Set up and everything. Lupe Fiasco is playing in my ear right now. Superstar. Got a good pump. The unfortunate thing is, after I get done with this, I have 3 more meals to eat, schoolwork to do, and then edit this video. Shows to go. Everybody's busy. And nobody has time, so you have to make time. You gotta want it bad enough. I know when I have troops ask me, Sarnay, how do you have the motivation? You gotta want it bad enough. It's really, it goes more into that, but it's shit that I just tell myself. I want it bad enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, this one's good. See if I can hit it. Oh. But all right. So yeah, chest is crazy right now. Do front double bicep, huge. Whew. Fucking posing is a workout itself sometimes. I'm gonna hit that up front now. I don't think I got enough air out on that one. I'm trying to get better at that vacuum. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Whew. Whew. It's a good workout. Yeah. Head back home. That way we can get these meals in me. Meal prepping took me a lot longer than I wanted to. Today, trying new things out. So I got rid of, like I said, I was kind of getting tired of the bagel with strawberry jam. So I got rid of that, and now I got more carbs I have to eat. So I decided to get tortilla wraps, and I removed the sourdough bread as well. And now I'm got chicken, rice, and refried beans and tortilla. And that's one of my meals. And the other two meals are chicken and rice. I still like it, still pretty good. Probably need to add a little less hot sauce, because I definitely feel it. It does not sit well with the stomach, but it tastes so good. I don't care. It's probably still gonna happen. It's a hard habit to break. Yeah, that concludes today. Let's go get in the car. All right. Nah, that's good. All right, well, we're heading back home. Like I said, we got 3 meals to eat, and then got some schoolwork I need to finish up, and then need to edit this video and upload it. So I'm gonna try. I would like to be in bed by 8 o'clock in the morning. I can stay up a little bit later today, so tomorrow is going to be a rest day. And then there won't be any videos. So the way I'm doing this is there won't be any videos on the days that I work. I'm gonna do this the days that I'm off. Fortunately, I don't have time the days that I work, and I go when I do go to the gym. On the days that I work, it's very busy, and I'm still not used to doing the whole camera thing and talking to it, especially in front of people that I more than likely will run into at the gym. I'm sure I'll gain the confidence eventually, but I'm still getting used to this and everything. But that's how it'll go. Wednesday or Thursday, more than likely there'll be another video. Should be leg day. So you get to see that. Yeah, that's basically it. I really do appreciate all the love and support. I'm still riding off the high, the message that I received today. And now it's just what I love, and it's helped me. I already feel the difference of today and the first day I started this, and so it's really appreciative, and hitting double digits on views, which is cool, and almost double digits on the subscribers already. It makes me happy. Yeah, and then see if I get time tonight. I do have a cool video idea I want to post on TikTok. I'll see if I get time though. The editing, I still like. I like doing. I want to do this YouTube thing, but also like I still like making gym edits and stuff on my TikTok and stuff. The last one I made was just pictures, but I haven't really actually made one since last year. Let's go get some grub and think of anything else. Appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, catch you later.